I'm bombing Germany 24 hours a day. Now the US Air Force has joined in.
We were planning malware in Mexico, Germany, Brazil, Austria. Also France, 70 million, Germany, 500 million, Brazil, 2 billion.
Pentagon officials reporting more ships have just arrived over the capitals of India, England, and Germany.
We had a victory over fascism in Germany.
Nazi Germany had been defeated, and 3 months later, Imperial Japan surrendered as well.
Germany, say, before Hitler came to power.
On to Germany, where you'll enjoy a fine meal at Dieter's on the Ruhr and dance to the gay music of Esther and the Black Forest Girls. Woo!
No, Audrey. We're visiting my relatives in Germany.
And Fermi and I begged him not to go back to Germany. The good of it would require enormous physical and financial resources, perhaps more than Germany has at its disposal. A break from the grim atmosphere of...
Will Germany lose the war?
The men who lost the war for Germany?
I just don't understand how you could have stayed in Germany. I am suggesting that, unlike many of your colleagues, you elected to stay in Nazi Germany.
I elected to stay in Germany, which happens to be Nazi. Maybe.
And Germany will lose.
Germany or the UK? He's got a clean passport.
Germany is a country deep in the throes of the Depression.
The organ trade in Germany?
I've been spending a bit of time in Germany too. This is some of my work from the last exhibition in Germany.
Germany is an immensely proud nation.
Got in this morning from Germany.
She lives in Germany, Mum, you know.
Hitler is not only the arch enemy of the entire world, but the arch enemy of Germany. We can serve Germany with a Führer, not both. I know now there's only one way to serve Germany.
Otherwise, this will always be Hitler's Germany.
Since all of these districts follow orders from Berlin without question, you take Berlin, you take Germany.
I have a feeling that for Germany, it may come down to one.
I say what an honor it is to meet an officer who has sacrificed so much for Germany.
We've initiated Operation Valkyrie to crush the uprising and save Hitler's Germany.
We don't about Germany, for God's sake, not you!
You listen to me. Never mind Germany. Never mind Europe. By nightfall, I want to know that Hitler's Germany has seen its last sunrise.
Long live sacred Germany!
We are at war with Germany! Here, England is at war with Germany!
And Americans, shit's huge in Germany.
In this case, I've just lost Germany the whole bloody war.
There's a drivers' meeting in Germany before the race.
Germany has declared war on the Jones Boys.
When we're airborne with Germany behind us, then I'll share that sentiment.
No, first available flight out of Germany. No, first available flight out of Germany.
Precious valuables, Your Highness. Donated by some of the finest families in all of Germany.
And this is how we say goodbye in Germany, Dr. Jones. And this is how we say goodbye in Germany, Dr. Jones.
Stuttgart, Germany, 28 Königstrasse.
You know, the last time I was in Germany and saw a man standing above everybody else, we ended up disagreeing.
It's Choco from the Harz Mountains of Germany.
Where do they do printing like this?
Germany, Great Britain.
My buddy took the vice chancellor of Germany to it.
Germany, they got this dextran sulfate. Right?
In France, in Italy, Germany, America.
There was a lay preacher in Germany after the war came here with his disciples to set up a world according to his rules in the middle of nowhere.
Fuck Germany!
We had 1/3 of a combat division returning from Germany in the air above the United States at the time of the shooting.
Lawyers from France, engineers from Germany, architects from Holland, and now, of course, warriors from America.
Nothing. Except that it stopped Germany from enslaving all of Europe.
But what if the war comes to Germany?
Frank's family came from Frankfurt, in Germany.
We are less than 90 minutes from the German border. Yesterday's run into Germany cost them 65 of 200 bombers. That's 1 in 3, gentlemen.
And with my hand on my heart, I declare that Germany needs peace and desires only peace.
I've never concealed from myself
that what we were asking of Germany...
Believe me, no workers strike in Germany.
Because the terms that we, the victor, imposed were so harsh that Germany was simply finished. Well, ever since that time, I felt it my duty, my job, Stevens, to hold out a helping hand to Germany. Give her a fair chance.
It is in our own interest to have a free, equal and strong Germany. Those of you who have been in Germany recently can only thrill, as I have, to the signs of rebirth encountered everywhere.
Now, you heard all that in there about equality of armaments for Germany and universal military service.
Germany wants peace as much as we do. She needs peace, you see.
You realise that if those girls have no work, they could be sent back to Germany.
I fuck Germany. I think I can take a flesh lump in a fucking waistcoat.
Callahan's team was clearing a large nest near Cologne, Germany.
In the Stasi in East Germany.
As an elected representative of the people of Germany, it is my job to ensure that the personal ambitions of those who serve those people are kept in check.
Germany has lost the war, but there will be no peace if this gets out.
If Germany loses this war, it will fall to the Democrats or the Communists. And if Germany is strong enough, brave enough, then it will emerge purified while the rest of this dungheap burns.
I've never spoken German. I've never been to Germany. I've chased this thing all the way to Germany. Your daddy is a man who is still away to shake hands, but he has to fly his hand to Germany now.
Hey, I'm in Germany where I am for work still a little longer.
Okay, this is Germany before World War II. Germany, evil spell.
This stinks of Germany!
Right. About my cycling trip to Germany, sir.
1991, April 3rd, Hamburg, Germany.
I got medevac to Germany, and the war was over so fast. Most of the guys got home before I did.
But before the last war, of course, he was the richest man in Germany, so I'm afraid he has very little idea of money. But it is obvious that in this time of crisis, Germany needs its king. It was for Germany that I acted, of course.
That is what National Socialism has done for Germany.
He is everything that was wrong with old Germany.
I may not rule in Germany, but by Christ, I rule in my own house.
Of course, the problem is the same everywhere, but only now in Germany is there sufficient clarity of thought to admit the scale of the task. It's obvious Germany needs more room for its people, especially in the East, and for that there will have to be a certain reordering of other populations.
He was offering me exile in England, and then when the war ends, the throne of a defeated Germany.
Turns out they had a few companies in Germany, which means then I had to hire a translator for a few days just to help me navigate through the books.
And even little interns from Germany got to meet writers.
Is Germany meeting its match in America?
You know, two Americans, middle of a rave, Germany.
It's unloaded in Hagen's depot and then distributed across Germany.
Czechoslovakia, Poland, and East Germany have mobilized their forces.
Germany 1, England 5.
Missed that game.
The 8 pieces from Germany never arrived.
I'm at war with Germany.
Good one. We're not at war with Germany anymore. Good one. We're not at war with Germany anymore.
I
had a CO give him just menial duties with non-English speaking personnel.
Anne Cathcart's body was found in the lobby of a cheap hotel in East Germany just 2 months after she defected.
All around us, kid, because it's Germany. We're surrounded by crowds. If I continue invading Germany...
We trapped an entire crowd army. Pulling back into Germany.
Then France, then Belgium. Now I'm killing Germans in Germany.
Leipzig, am I getting hate mail from Germany now?
They're doing it through East Germany because they still don't want to acknowledge Abel as a Soviet citizen. They don't acknowledge Abel as a Soviet citizen, and we don't acknowledge East Germany as a sovereign country. We have a right...
Perhaps you could release Abel as a token of goodwill to our friends in Germany, and then, some months later, we would release Powers.
Well, sometimes in Germany, you just want a big American breakfast.
My client's legal status in Germany is insecure.
But there was no going back, only forward to Germany.
Germany is through singing for Adolf Hitler.
Dear darling, Germany is wonderful. So many friends here.
Well, look what happened in Germany.
Speaking to you live at this moment from ABC headquarters, just outside the Olympic Village in Munich, West Germany.
Ambushed and slaughtered again.
while the rest of the world is playing games, Olympic torches and brass bands, and dead Jews in Germany.
How long did it take the Germans to make Germany?
The Nazi masters of Germany have made it clear that they intend...
The fascist governments of Germany and Italy were already working together.
Can you really be so ignorant of what is happening in Germany?
Italy has offered to mediate peace talks between ourselves and Germany.
Furthermore, once France falls, Germany can concentrate on aircraft production. If you will not permit any talk of peace, then I shall be forced...
Might we not allow Edward simply to meet the Italian ambassador Bastianini, discuss their possible role as mediators between us and Germany?
Italy is prepared to mediate a resolution between Britain, its allies, and Germany.
It's when Germany has made an unsuccessful attempt.
If we can get him to declare that he refuses to even consider peace negotiations with Germany, you and I would perhaps have clear grounds to resign.
In the world-famous training camp at Garmisch in Germany, you'll find the world's elite ski jumpers.
Really?
Lucky plaster of fast Eddie Edwards. Fast, huh?
Set a new British record in ski jumping last week at Garmisch, Germany, jumping 34 meters.
Is Czechoslovakia still ready and willing to resist Nazi Germany?
He and many others were arrested in '39 when Germany took control over Czechoslovakia.
Been wounded by anti-aircraft in a raid over Germany.
Yeah, that's what they said in Germany, you know? There were actually groups in Germany called Jews for Hitler.
Wait a minute, they wouldn't send us to Germany our last.
And now they're saying we may be going to Germany tomorrow.
France. France, Europe, Germany.
He's stable, on his way to Germany.
He's missing in action over Germany.
They say he's a defector from East Germany. Bibi!
Unfortunately, due to the bombing, the crossing between France and Germany is to be closed.
Germany will pay! Germany will pay! Mark my word!
I found it has to be here. Counter it down, Germany.
Well, there is a European conference coming up in Germany for severely disabled living.
A big woman from Germany.
Oh, Germany. Yeah, I have a brother who was in Germany in the service.
I thought you'd seen the Power Tits in Germany or something.
I was in Germany with my dad.
What did you do in Germany with this girl?
As my mom tells it, our family was one of the richest in all of Germany.
So deep, in fact, that you just crossed out of Germany into international territory.
Stuttgart, Germany, 2007.
When I came out, my best friend stopped sharing sodas with me, stopped giving me rides to school, defriended me on Facebook, and then moved to Germany.
If the enemy has developed a weapon that allows them to break through the Allied lines, then Germany could well win the First World War.
No, we'd really feel like Jews in Germany in the late 30s.
You see, I apprenticed as a tool and die maker in Germany.
Dear Avis, I don't know what we've done to deserve it, but here we are in Germany.
It's like goddamn Nazi Germany in here.
We're not going to Germany.
You're going to Belfast.
There's no legal reason they can't travel to Germany.
Bring them back.
I'm from Germany.
2 nights ago, she told me that even if Germany bails out the euro, there could still be a worldwide depression.
The porcelain gun made in Germany.
Age, 85. Location, Germany. Status, single. Would you like to contact?
This guy from Germany told us about this great gorge in Crete the Hike.
We love to hike.
I'm gonna get famous in Asia, and then Germany, and then after that I'm gonna conquer New York.
From Germany, Eastern Germany.
Eastern Germany?
Yeah.
Could you call in your sons?
No, they're in Germany. They're in Germany.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
He shakes hands with oak trees and claims he can see Germany through his telescope.